Welcome you all in Rishikul online classes. Chapter number 16, India Wins Freedom. In this chapter, you will learn about the struggle of freedom fighters. Students, India has always been famous for its spices, textiles, jewelry, and pearls, which attracted traders from across the world. The Arabs were amongst the first to trade with India, followed by the Portuguese, the Dutch, the French, and the British. The British soon emerged as the most powerful and removed all competitions. They traded through the English East India Company. The company bought the goods at a cheap rate from India and sold them at a very high price abroad, resulting in enormous profits for the company. Students, the Indian National Congress achieved limited success during its early years. The leaders of Congress at this time were known as the moderates. Dadabhai Naroji and Gopal Krishna Gokhale were moderate leaders. They believed in pleading with the British government to bring about reforms. Gradually, there grew another group with the Congress. They were called the Radicals. They wanted to oppose the British strongly. They were in favor of strikes and boycotts. Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal, called Lal Bal Pal, were the three popular leaders of radicals group. Next, partition of Bengal. In 1905, the British decided to partition Bengal. One part was to have a largely Hindu population, while the other part was to have Muslim majority. The partition was an attempt to prevent Hindus and Muslims from uniting against the British. The Congress launched the Swadeshi and Boycott movement. As a result, the British were forced to unite Bengal in 1911. After that, Swadeshi and Boycott. Swadeshi means of one's own country. The movement aimed to popularize the use of goods made in India. People were asked to boycott all foreign goods. They made huge bonfire of foreign made goods. A large number of women and students joined the movement. The government tries to suppress the movement. The revolutionaries. Some young people in Bengal, Punjab, and Maharashtra felt that the moderates and radicals have not achieved enough. These revolutionaries believed that the British could be driven out of India only through force. They were willing to sacrifice their life for the country. Some revolutionary leaders were Ajit Singh, Arvindo Ghosh, Khudiram Bose, and Veer Savarkar. Gandhiji leads nation. In 1915, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi returned to India from South Africa. His method of fighting, known as Satyagraha, it was based on two principles, truth and non-violence. After returning to India, Gandhiji traveled across the country. He was shocked by the poverty. He decided to fight not only the British but also the prevailing social and religious practices, especially the caste system. He asked people not to obey the unjust laws of the government. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. On 13 April 1919, a public meeting held at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar. General Dyer came here and ordered his soldiers to fire at the crowd. Hundreds of people were killed and thousands were injured. The country was shocked by this incident. All national leaders protested strongly against this cruel act. Next, Non-cooperation movement. Students, in 1920, Gandhiji launched the non-cooperation movement. He asked people to disobey laws peacefully. Leaders such as Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Sarojini Naidu, Maulana Azad, Chitranjan Das, Motilal Nehru, and Jawaharlal Nehru participated actively in the non-cooperation movement. After that, Simon Commission, the law and order situation in the country was getting out of control. The government decided to make some changes and appointed the Simon Commission. It came to India in 1928 as there was no Indian member in it. The Congress decided to boycott it. A new group of revolutionaries became active at this time. Rajguru, Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev, Chandrasekhar Azad challenged the government. Civil disobedience movement. In 1929, Congress demanded Purna Swaraj, meaning complete independence. In 1930, the civil disobedience movement was started under Gandhiji's leadership. The British has imposed heavy tax on salt, the basic necessity of people. Gandhiji led a march from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi and made salt, breaking the salt law. The movement soon spread throughout the whole nation. Quit India movement. In August 1942, Gandhiji started the Quit India movement. The British were asked to quit or leave India. He asked the people to do or die in the process. There were nationwide protests against the British, and many leaders and people were jailed at that time. Indian National Army. The contribution of Subhash Chandra Bose will be told. The Indian National Army, it was led by Subhash Chandra Bose. It was also called the Azad Hind Fauj. They fought against the British and believed in the use of force to expel the British from India. Subhash Chandra Bose gave us the slogan Jai Hind. India becomes free. After the Second World War ended in 1945, British government agreed to free India. They decided to divide the country into two parts, India and Pakistan. On 15th August 1947, India became a free country. Independent India. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of independent India and Jawaharlal Nehru was the first prime minister of India. Students, in this module, you have learned that the Swadeshi and Boycott movement was launched in protest against the partition of Bengal. Gandhiji launched the non-cooperation movement in 1920. The Congress demanded Purna Swaraj in 1929. The Quit India movement was launched in 1942 and India became free on 15th August 1947. Thank you.